Hello, fast trackers, and welcome to the Sunday Show. Even though it's Monday morning here, 6:15 a.m. in Sydney, Australia, but the rest of the world, pretty well, it's Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. So that's why it's called the Sunday Show. Welcome. Now, this is your show, so you just let me know what you'd like to do. I just make it up as I go along. I got a few things here that I'm ready to do, but other than that, I need to wake up. So we better play something. What can I play? Give me a ticket for an airplane. Ain't got no time to catch no fast train. All the lonely days are gone. I'm coming home. Baby, she wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby once again. All the lonely days are gone. I'm coming home. Oh, baby, she wrote me a letter. Ah, that's woken me up. Sorry, that's a bit... sorry, a bit full on at 6:15 in the morning to sing the letter. Never mind. It looks pretty grey out there. But I looked at the chart and all the rain is off the coast. So hopefully I should be able to get out and have a game of golf. Anyway, welcome, as I say, and let me know if you've got something you'd like to do. Is it going to come through today? Just seeing if I can say hello to people. Never mind. What did I just play then? That was the letter. I think Leon Russell did the arrangement for that. Leon Russell, a great piano player, for Joe Cocker. And that's in the key of B flat minor. I'm not sure if the actual original's in B flat minor, but and all I'm doing is doing a little bounce on the B flat with the left hand. Oh, it's not coming through today. Oh, that's annoying. Never mind. So you start with your little finger down here, and you got your thumb up here. So you got to play this octave thing. It's like a seesaw, backwards and forwards. I can see a few people are watching, but I can't read it. It's too far away. Sometimes the email comes through, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird, isn't it? Now in the right hand, I've got these notes here. B flat with your pointer finger, thumb on A flat, and third finger on D flat. You have your hand in that position there. And you start on this note here with that one. And you got to go to that one before you get back down to here. So you got to go. So I'll just slow that down a bit. So you got nothing on that. Then you play this note on that note. And you jump straight on that before you get back down again. There we go. I'll do it again. And then you play this note here, which gives it that bluesy sound, because that's the flat 7. Here's B flat major. We'll get up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if we played that note, it'd sound pretty ordinary. Have a listen to this. Awful! But that note's in the key of B flat. But this piece is not really B flat major, it's sort of B flat blues. So, these black notes. Extra couple of black notes, E flat and A flat. And it's that note that gives tension instead of that note. So we go. Whoops. Here we go. How good is that? Hard thing is to keep your left hand going. Hey, I'll go over here to see who's saying hello. Maybe I should quit the program in here and start it again. I'm not sure if that's going to make any difference. Get mail. No, it's not. So I can't see who's watching tonight without going over there. Hello, Manuel, Dion, lovely to see you. And Judith, bright sunshine in Texas, that's great. Massachusetts, Jack, fantastic. Good morning, Malcolm. Hey, Malcolm, I found a letter from you. You sent me a letter a couple of years ago, and I found it in my pictures from 2021, and there was a special little red note in there. That was really nice. I took a photo of it, and just for my archives, you know, it was a nice thing. Thank you very much for that. Stephen, how you going, mate? And Philip, of course. Okay, so if you've got something you'd like me to do, I have to go over there to see, because I can't read it on this computer. Oh, yes, it's come through. My goodness me, that was slow. I can turn that down. You can have a lot of fun with those notes. The trick is to keep that left hand thing going. Yeah, all right. Okay. Now, I'm going to play a song out of the song shop. We're getting near the end of them. There's over 100 of them. And the one we're doing today is a song that made famous by Mr. Frank Sinatra. And I've got a little letter here. It's a little note that I'm going to read to you later, which is quite interesting. Anyway, here it is. This is called The Summer Wind. I think I might sing it. And I'll play a little bit of the sheet music as well. So these are big fat chords. Get tuned up, mate. The summer wind came blowing in across the sea. Is anybody old enough to know these songs? It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. It's going to get high. All summer long we sang a song and we strode that golden sand to sweethearts and the summer wind. So that's a nice little slow big fat version chord. Now if I don't sing it, it sounds like this. Nice chords, eh? They're in thousands of songs, these chords. Once you know your chords, you're okay. Halfway through the song, now we've got F7. Where are we now? B flat maj 7. E flat 7. You notice that B flat maj 7 is slightly low? Well, what you could do is play it up an octave. Or you do what you call an inversion. Instead of playing it like that, the reason it's sounding a little bit grumpy is because you've got a lot of notes together down low. The lower you go, the grumpier it's going to sound. So what you can do is put the D up here. So you move the D up to here. Right? Now it's not so grumpy. And you could go further. You could put the F up to there. Right? This This is called the Goldilocks zone. It's just right. It's not too high, not too low, not too grumpy, not too light. It's just in there. If you have all your chords in here, they all sound great. Yeah. Now I'm going to play the Summer Wind with chords in the left hand and tune in the right hand. I'm not going to sing, so I'm going to read the music. It's in the song. Oh, by the way, the code word for today is summer. Code word is for summer. That's for 50% discount for any song in the song shop, just for the people watching the show. Only the people watching the show up until 5 minutes after the end of the show. So you want to take advantage of that. You can use the donation button on the website. Look at the website, folks. Everything's there. Here we go. Nice tune. And Frankie sang this song, and I've got this little note here. This is I don't know what this is. It's a proposal. Patricia was going through all her archives, and she had something here from Frank Sinatra, who had a program happening in the late 70s, early 80s, I think. Anyway, one of the pages is hand-typed here, and it says, Frank Sinatra, do I hear a clinker in the house? A clinker in the house. What does that mean? Now, this is it. I never studied music, and I can't read it. Well, there's a few people like that. Elvis admits, Frank Sinatra admits. But the thing I do have is an ear. If you've got a good ear, you're okay. If the letter claim were ever in doubt, that doubt was dispelled for a studio full of musicians and production people during a recent orchestra rehearsal for Mr. Sinatra for his newest hour-long music special. Okay, so Frankie's in the room with a great big orchestra and to record his latest special. Sinatra was rehearsing a ballad medley with conductor Don Costa's concert orchestra when the singer suddenly frowned. Can you imagine Frankie frowning? Cupped an ear and held up a hand to stop the music. I heard a B flat in there somewhere, said Sinatra. Heard a B flat in there somewhere. Okay. Conductor Costa checked his score. There's no B flat written here, Frank, in he replied. There's no B flat written in the score. But from the rear of the orchestra pit, across the huge studio from the singing star, the harpist, the harp, playing the harp, waved for recognition. Hello? I have a B flat on my sheet, Mr. Costa, she called out. The simple mistake was corrected, and the orchestra and vocalist were instructed to take it from the top. That guy doesn't have ears, muttered one musician in admiration. He's equipped with sonar. So that was an interesting little thing. I don't know if that's true, but, Frankie heard a B flat when there shouldn't have been a B flat, played by the harp at the back of the room. My goodness me. Sometimes you can pick things up like that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play it again. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there and touched my hair and walked with me. So that's Summer Wind. You can have a look at that. That's in the song shop. If you wanted to, excuse me. If you wanted to sing the song with big fat chords, you can do all sorts of versions. Here's a country version. F chord, big fat F chord. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. Okay. Or you could do a reggae version. Bob Marley. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there and touched your hair and with me. Really off the beat stuff. Or you could do just a gentle little ballad version like this. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. Now I'm using exactly the same pattern. I've got my fingers on exactly the same notes. I'm just doing a different dance. And if you want to know how to do all those different dances, go to the big fat chord section of the website. Big fat chord section of the website. There's ebooks there that I wrote 20 years ago that I'm pretty proud of. There's 3 ebooks there. One gets you started on these big fat chords. The second one goes through all the chords, so you learn all the chords. And the third one is the rhythm, how to do all the little dances. Yeah. Now listen, before I go on, I better do the right thing here. We had a little promotion on the weekend. I'm not sure if you've subscribed to the actual website. If you subscribe to the website, you will get these little promotions every weekend. I do them once a week. And the most successful series I've got is the Boogie Woogie series, 1 and 2. It's funny because I'm not really a Boogie Woogie player, but it's the most successful package I've got. And there it is, Series 1 and 2. You can pick it up for 20% discount if you've never got it before. It's a great way to start off your Boogie Woogie. As a matter of fact, I'm working on some left-hand patterns, another package where you got different left-hand patterns to play your Boogie Woogies. So that's something to look forward to. Okay, I better read what people are going. Hello, Abaray. Fantastic, thank you for saying hello. Tomac, great. James, oh, you love those big fat chords ebooks. That's great, thanks, James. Andy from New York, good. If you've got some new people who are watching the show, please say hello. I'd love to hear from new people, as well as my old friends, of course. Excuse my back while I change the thing back again. Yeah, I love to hear from new people. So I got no idea who's watching. All I do is look at the end of the week, and I can see over 200 people have watched the show, and I don't know who they are. So say hello. Just write something down and say, "Hey, mate, why don't you change your shirt?" Or something, anything. I don't mind. Just put a comment down there and just let me know that you're out there. Okay, so a great musician died last week. There's been a few actually lately, but this was a particular favourite of mine. And he was a guitar player, and his name was Jeff Beck. I didn't think he was quite as famous as what he was, but he obviously is loved by a lot of people. Trish and I saw his concert about 8 years ago. Brilliant player. Anyway, this is one of his most famous tunes. It was written by Stevie Wonder. And Stevie Wonder actually wrote this piece for him. Let's see. So have yeah. It's a bit like this is Black Note business. It features in the two-finger section I've got on the website. Go to the website. If you got some friends that thought they could never play the piano, tell them about the two-finger section. I put together 10 famous songs, 10 famous pieces, just for them. It's free. I did it for nothing. Just to get to inspire people that think that can never play the piano. You can if you just use these two fingers, yeah, and that's one of them. It's one of the harder ones. That's called Superstition, of course, by Stevie Wonder, and he wrote it for Jeff Beck. And apparently the music publishers for Stevie said, "Hey, don't give it to him. It's too good." So Stevie turned it into a song and put words to it, and it became one of his biggest hits of all time. How about that? Hello, Woolscrat, how are you? Hello. Yeah. Anyway, another one that because Jeff used to play on some of Stevie's albums in the early '70s. Another one he wrote was "Course We've Ended as Lovers." That's his big famous one where he turns the volume up. You can't do it. Oh yes, you can. Let's try it. Jeff does it with the guitar. I can do it with the electric piano. I can't do it with two hands though, because I need to play the chords. How pretty is that? I played it with the band the other night. Well, on my own. John joined in on the drums. Beautiful. See, what's happening is here, you basically got some simple stuff. You've got a C minor chord, but instead of playing a C, an E flat, or a G, you play a D. I've gone on about this over the years. I love a minor chord with a 9. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I got it from this. Maybe I ripped it off from this because I fell in love with the tune so much. Here's a C minor with a 9. Isn't that beautiful? A little bit of tension, then it's released. Now you play an A flat. What note have we got here? Same note. So your D's not in the A flat chord. So if I start again. Now do an A flat chord with the same thing. Now you got an F minor chord with the same thing. Sort of. Now instead of finishing on C minor, which is all a bit sad, he does a C suspended fourth. It goes like this. To major, then back to minor. Quite genius, really, this Stevie Wonder piece. Written for Jeff Beck. Here it is, an F going to E natural. G'day K184, thank you very much for saying hello. It's lovely to hear from new people. Terrific. Now Stevie has to come up with another section. You can't just play this all the time. Tension, release, tension. Check it out. Course We've Ended as Lovers. Course We've Ended as Lovers. I got the music here. If you send me a donation, I'll send you the music. I worked it out. There you go. Okay. Oh, I was going to do the introduction to Light My Fire, which I did last week. Nobody seemed to be interested anyway, so I didn't hear from anybody. Now this next section in Course We've Ended as Lovers goes like this. A little fast bit. Wrong. Should have played up. Wow, what do we got here? A flat diminished 7 with C in the bass, with F on top. Then he does it again. That's unusual. That's a D chord with a C in the bass. F minor 6. B flat 7. Oh. is. Of course, we've ended as lovers. Oh, the sun's come out. Beautiful. Looks a bit rough down there. There's no wind here, but looking at the ocean, it looks as if it's going to be very windy. Now, that's strange because nothing's moving here, and I'm about 1 kilometre away from the ocean. So I wonder when I go down to golf whether I'm going to get blown away. Blown away. We've only got 4 minutes left. Of course, we've ended the lovers. Of course, we've ended as lovers. You want something bright and happy, don't you, Judith? You can do a boogie version. What the hell? You can do a boogie woogie version of You Are My Sunshine. Or you can just do a nice big fat chord version. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I can't remember the rest of the words, so I'll just make them up and hope no one notices. Da 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 da. Radio. We're nearly finished, folks. Number 187. I'm only 20 people off having 37,000 subscribers. It's taken a whole year to get another 1,000. Back in the old days, g'day. And so I dreamed I held you in my arms. Good on you, Judith. I can hear you singing. You got your cowboy hat on? Hey, has anybody out there watched Yellowstone? Do you know the song Baltimore Todd? No, I don't, Wigan. Hello, Wigan fans, number one animation. Do you know the song Baltimore Todd? No, maybe you could learn it and send it to me. Wouldn't that be good? It's always good to hear from new people. It's always good to hear from you. Right, we're going to finish up, and I hope you enjoyed that. What did we learn today? A little bit of the letter. I told you that I was working on a package with new left-hand things. We did Summer Wind, different versions of it, big fat chords. We did with the melody. It's the next one in the song shop. Then we did a dedication to Jeff Beck. Of course, we've ended as lovers. A great tune here, and I got the music here if you're interested in it. and I can send it to you. Go onto the website and use the donation button. Always good to hear from you. Have a lovely Sunday evening, folks, and I'll see you next week for 188. And I should have 37,000 subscribers by then. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be amazing if they all watched it once? That'd be terrific, wouldn't it? See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, folks.